Hello everybody, today I'm going to be unboxing Lay's Sheep album for you. This is a massive album. Like, I couldn't get over it, and especially since I found mine at least for I think $25, and I'll link it down below in case you want to watch it. I hope that the audio for this isn't too bad. I am kind of having to tilt my head up so that to make sure that it captures everything and to also watch the monitor, but here's the cover. And if you turn it a little, it does make the sheep, which is a beautiful touch. I think that that's amazing. I'll show the extras that I got with it, which were kind of interesting and weird. First, I got these twice postcard type things, which are extremely well made. Like, they feel official. I'm not sure if they are or not, because I have Twice to Gram and I did not get these, which is the album that these are for, but they're really nice nonetheless. I also got actual extras for this album, but they are extras as they are from a different era completely. Like, this is an Overdose era card, and I'm not sure if it's official, but there it is in case you want to see it. And this is a sticker. Along with what came in it, I'll grab those real quick. I do not use my Genie code, so if anybody wants to use this, go ahead. There it is. And that's all that that is. And you get a wonderful money of sheep. I'll try to make sure that all the details shown here. I think it's really interesting. When I showed this to my mom, she was like, "Isn't that a ram?" And I was like, "That's just a boy sheep." But nonetheless, there's again the picture that it shows if you move the cover a little bit. Here's the side. If you look closely, it says his actual name there in the back. And I'm gonna say, if you guys can see, like, it's almost like a fabric material. It's really nice. And there's the track listing, but it's kind of hard to see. This is a pretty big photo book, so it's gonna be a longer video, but I'll try to get right on into it. Hope you can see that. I'm gonna have to tilt this up a little bit so that it is visible. And of course, if anybody has any questions or anything like that, feel free to ask or DM me. Our social medias will be linked below. Oh, and over here is his name. I don't know. I feel like my camera is causing this, like, sort of overexposure. I'm gonna use this to, like, rest it on a little. Which I'm not a fan of, and I'm gonna see if in editing I can take that away. There he is. He's a really beautiful person. I also enjoy the fact that when Lose Control came out, people were like, "Oh, it's not big enough, it's not big enough," and so he came out with Sheep and kind of, like, blew everybody away. I don't know. There's how thick the book is itself. I just really appreciate when artists do that. I would like to see, since he's obviously signed to SM, if, like, Red Velvet could get a big photo book like this. I mean, all of their albums so far have pretty small photo books, and that's really disappointing. Here's the lyrics, and I'll bring that up. Oh, I bumped the tripod for you to read it. I need you. And if you want to pause to read these, since I cannot read them, then you can go ahead. I can read the English ones, but I'm sure you don't want me to be cringy and read every single lyric that's on here right now. That was Peach. Here's Hand. I'm also a fan of the fact that if you look at the credits, like here, on each song, he wrote almost all of them, he composed all of them, and arranged all of them. Here's Boss. I just think that he did put so much work into this, and like, I really enjoy that. Shake. There are 10 songs on this album, in case you were wondering. And I can put the track listing below if I remember. Here's Too Much. This is also a really, really heavy book. Like, I have it propped up, and so it's kind of digging into my palm over here. And it hurts. Mask. Director. I'm also anticipating Luhan coming out with more music. He's been uploading The Theater of Running Lou lately. And I mean, I enjoy it, but I do miss his music. Let me know what your favorite song by Lay is. And also by Luhan. And Chris, if you still stan all three of them. I do, but I don't judge if people are upset about it. I mean, it was really upsetting seeing them go, but I understand their reasoning. I'll give you a close-up of this beautiful body. I also appreciate the fact that he did many photo shoots within this album. Like, towards the end, he's in Paris. I'm not sure for the whole thing he's in Paris or not, but I know at the end he is. And I think that he worked really hard on this album, which is really, honestly, astonishing. I'm trying so hard to not make this too long, so I'm hoping that it's not too bad. I'm also trying to make sure you guys can actually see. It's hard to tell in the monitor if it's like all showing up the way that it's supposed to, like HD. So if in editing this doesn't look very good, I might redo it. I have a microphone as well, and I cannot absolutely not figure out how to use it. Like, I can figure out how to set it up to my program, but in terms of it syncing with my recording now, like, I'm not sure at all how to do that, because it's been proving to be rather difficult. And I'd say we're about a fourth of the way through at this point. I do wish that the pages were numbered. I'm not sure online if it says how many pages there are, but it'd be really cool to see how long it actually is. I've seen this retail for around $35, like on Amazon and other places like that, but if you live in the US, the best place that I've found to buy your albums is on Music Plaza, and we just recently got a big box from them because we ordered about half the Luna CDs, this, and my Bake Aeon album from them, and everything was packaged well. Normally I find when I like order K-pop CDs, there's dents and they're really damaged, but they came in mint condition, and I was so pleased with that. We ordered also from K-Town For You over 2 weeks ago, and we still have yet to even have our box shipped. The Luna Love and Live repackaged limited edition was on their website, and so we ordered it, and that's the only thing that they say is like still preparing, which is really annoying because now it says out of stock, and I've messaged them a few times and they just say, oh, it'll take several more days. Like, they don't have an actual estimate for me. And I've asked twice. Like, I asked within like after the 3 to 7 time period that it was supposed to ship, and they said it would take several more days, and for me to like asking me to be patient, and I'm fine with that because we really, really want that album, but I'm wondering if they'll even get it in because they already took out our money, and if you add up like all of that money, it was quite expensive for everything we got, not each individual item, but So I messaged them yesterday and I asked if there was anything we could do to kind of like move this forward. And I would think after so long of like us waiting for it that they could send the rest of our items and then send Love and Live when they actually have it ready, since it's taken like 10 days beyond the estimate of what it was supposed to. And especially if you get the shorter shipping times, like the 3 to 7 days and stuff like that, it's like more expensive. And for it being like, what's the word? Out of the US, basically. International. For it being international, it's expensive. And so we've been really frustrated. And they gave us like a coupon for, I think, 10% off our next order, but we're not planning to order there from them again after this. And so it's kind of useless. And they also didn't like say if that was just for like our purchase, because they gave it to us on the 7th day after. So I don't know if that was like them trying to compensate for the wait, or if you just get that like for ordering from them. If you've ordered from K-Town For You, please let me know. We're still not even halfway, but I'm trying to make this as short as possible. I know I've been talking a lot, and if you want, you can just mute me, but I do wish that it had come with photo cards, or like even just one, just because Lay is really handsome. But for how big the photo book is, I'm not at all upset about it. The only EXO albums I have are Overdose and Lotto, both in the M versions, and I have The Power of Music for Coco Bop. And I'm working on completing my collection. For many years, I didn't have the money to get their albums, but this year is really when I started kicking off my collection. I've stan them since I was in 6th grade. So it's been 6 years, and I really want their whole, like, all of their albums. I think the one that I want next would be the 3 versions of The War, like, as they are, A, B, and C. And I don't think there's a difference in the photo books, just like a difference in the like music itself if you get the K or M version. Please let me know if I'm correct on that, because I was thinking of getting the M version just because it's easier to find. But if like the photo books are different, please let me know. We're a little bit past halfway. If the photo books are different, that'd be kind of annoying. You'd have to get like all 6. But I didn't think that they were. I really want Universe as well, and also Countdown. They're coming out with so many things right now. I'm also wondering if Lay is going to rejoin them soon, because last I heard he was still in EXO. He's just been doing his like own thing for a while. And so if anybody else has an update on that, please let me know. I'm thinking if the channel does well enough, I might do giveaways and stuff like that if, like, we gain more subscribers. Right now we have 1, and thank you to that 1. We've gotten more viewers than that, but just that many subscribers, and I'm really grateful. I mean, in, the past week I think we've been uploading, for us to have that many already is quite, like, amazing to me. And I've been promoting our channel on my Instagram and Twitter, so if you follow me there, then please subscribe. I'll show you these up close because they're really cute. I don't have many comments on the photo book itself, just that it's really beautiful, and like each picture like is rather beautiful. Like they definitely put a lot of time into putting this together. We're getting to the 15-minute mark, and I've been trying to keep all of our videos under the 10 minutes because a lot of people are like, oh, they're hitting that 10-minute mark, like they just want to get money, and like that's not even true. I know that YouTube changed our policies, and so you need to have like 4,000 hours of watch time, and we're not close to that at all yet. So I'm not too worried about like before we have that much going past the 10 minutes, but I've been trying to keep them short and sweet to the point so that nobody has to sit through like a long video of just somebody like not getting to the point. And I'm not trying to sound rude, like, but I don't know if like you guys would like this or something, but I've noticed in some other K-pop unboxings that they like show the box that they got their stuff in, and they open the box and they get rid of all the bubble wrap, and like they go through that kind of process. And I don't want to do that because usually that takes up to like 3 to 5 minutes of the beginning of the video, and you don't care about that part. Like, you care about what you're wanting to see, which is the book and like the CD itself. And so I don't know. If people actually like that, then let me know. I just know that it personally kind of irritates me. I also, in each video I've been trying to play like instrumentals in the background. And that's another reason that I talk so much, is because I don't want to get copyright claimed for playing like their music. But if it's a nice touch, please say so. If not, then I can get rid of it. Or I mean, tell me if it's not a good touch, because that makes more sense. Talking so much in this video though has kind of gotten my throat dry. I would take a drink, but that seems kind of rude to do on camera. I also know that it would take me a second to get back to the book, so I don't want to waste too much time. We have about a third, maybe a fourth of like left. I think this was a really nice touch, the art going along with what he was wearing. I also want to make a comment about how this book like smells. It smells kind of like sawdust and like cheese, and that makes no sense, but it does. And if you like get this, please tell me if you understand what I'm trying to say, or if you have this. I don't know. Maybe it's just where I ordered it from, but it was sealed, so I'm not sure. I'm also going to try to do different nail colors for like every few videos, because my nails chip really easy. This is what I was talking about at the end, him being in Paris. I really enjoy the aesthetics here. My hand really hurts from holding this, and that sounds like such a baby thing to say. I also want to get new albums up, because obviously that's what's going to reach like the most people, and I want to become friends with everybody. But I don't know. I don't usually like pre-order things. I pre-ordered the Stray Kids. I was gonna say Stranger Things, and that's not at all accurate, but I pre-ordered the Stray Kids album, and I'll be getting that one up as well. But I mean, overall, I don't usually pre-order things. I don't know why. I probably should. It would like include freebies and stuff. I know that I got Twistagram for Christmas, but it came with the pre-order stuff, even though it was not pre-ordered according to what I'm told. And I thought that was amazing. I might redo that one if you guys want me to, because the poster was really hard to fit in the frame, and I think with my camera we could move around and like make it work. But in general, I don't know if my first videos were that good. My Twistagram one I think has the most views, but it's been out for a while, so maybe it doesn't matter how long it's been out. Only Twice albums I have are Twistagram and The Story Begins, which The Story Begins is close to my heart because it is signed, and they're one of my favorite groups. I think it's kind of hard to like say which group is my favorite, but I know that like my alt bias is Jimin from BTS. He just makes me happy. After that, in terms of boy groups, my next might be Schumann from EXO. I don't know. In Stray Kids, my favorite is Felix. In NCT Dream, my favorite is Jisung. What other boy groups do I like? I don't know, I'm kind of drawing a blank. There are other groups that I like, but I don't want to talk about them like too much because I don't want it to seem like I'm a huge fan when I'm not. I mean, other groups I like are Newest, 17, GOT7. My favorite in GOT7 is Bam Bam. My sister's favorite, I think, is Jackson. And Mark are her two favorites. I'm not sure which one. I think Jackson is her actual favorite. I didn't zoom in on these. But, my favorite is Bam Bam. We're almost done here. 21 minutes, okay. And then we have this. This part right here is a sticker, but the rest of it is not, which I thought was interesting. It's just the credits of the album, and then we have another black page. And I'll show the CD if I can get it out here. Ugh. Jeez. Oh, I have it upside down. I am very sorry. Yep, that's it. I've noticed when I ordered this, it was sealed like my other albums, but when it came, this was like flat and then bent like that. And so I've been trying to close it so that you can't, like, it's not bent, and hopefully it straightens itself out. Anyway, I hope that everybody really enjoyed this album unboxing. It took forever to film. I did not realize how long it would take, and I don't know if you can tell, but there's where it was resting on my hand. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.